Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Beko WTK72041 washing machine. Now this particular model is a 7 kilogram load and it has a maximum spin speed of up to 1200 spin. There are quite a few other models in the range that are very similar to this. The design and everything about them is exactly the same, which come in different sizes, so it could be an 8 kilogram or 9, even going up to a 1400 spin. But for the purpose of this video I'll be showing you the 7 kilogram of the 1200, and what I want to do today is to show you around the machine some of the features and benefits that it offers. So I've got it plugged in, let's have a look. So the first thing I always say is just to have a measure to make sure that the washer will fit in, and the dimensions on this one are 60 centimeters wide. The height on these are fairly standard, so it's around 84.5 centimeters high. And then the depth, so if you were just measuring, say, from the very back to the front lip of the washing machine, then that one is only 49 centimeters. If you are measuring the whole cabinet, so just going to the very back of the machine to the very front, even then you're only looking around 54.5, 55 centimeters. So that's one good thing about the Beko machines, is that they do make them quite nice and slim. Clearly, being a 7 kilogram, then the drum is going to be a bit smaller. If you're going into the realms of the 8 or the 9 kilogram, then you will find that the depth of the machine will be slightly deeper, although the width and the height will be the same. But as I keep mentioning to customers and on my different videos, have a measure before you buy the appliance. There's nothing worse than buying the appliance and then finding that it doesn't fit in the space. So what I'll do is I'll show you the control panel and some of the programs that it's got. Hopefully you should be able to see what I'm doing. Because it's a gloss black finish, then it's quite shiny and it's quite reflective, so I think some of the things might be a little bit difficult to see from the video. But basically you've got the main control dial in the middle, and as you can see you've got all the programs listed around the side. So it's nice and clearly labelled. And to turn it on, so you don't have a separate button at all, which some other manufacturers have. You've got the on and off, which is at the top, and then to turn it on you just rotate it either way, so it doesn't matter which way you turn it. And the first thing you'll notice is that it shows you the spin speed. But basically down here you've got all of the, these are mainly the cotton programs. So you've got varying temperatures, so you've got the 20 to 40, 60 and going up to the 90 degrees, so you've got a good range of cotton temperatures. We are finding a lot more people are washing at the cooler temperatures now. 40 degrees has been a popular temperature for quite a few years, so we are finding people are moving towards some of the cooler temperatures, even the 40 or down to the 20 degrees, and the main reason is it's a lot more energy efficient to wash at some of the lower temperatures. But at least we've still got the 90 degrees on here, so if you're washing very dirty items, then at least we've still got that ability. It is worth pointing out that with these down the right hand side here, you have got the option to wash these at the full 7 kilogram load. What I will mention is the time, like the duration of the programs. So basically on the cotton program you're looking around 195 minutes. So these are fairly long programs, and it is worth noting that the time on here is quite a long program. Something not to be put off by. Time and duration of programs is something we talk about a lot now. People have got very busy lives, and what a lot of people want is quick programs. That's really where this side comes into its own. If energy efficiency is key to you, then this program, the Eco 40 to 60, is the main one to use. And with this one it is around 200 minutes, but if you're washing the full 7 kilogram load, then it can be around 200 minutes, so it's not a short program. But the main advantage is that you can wash, so any clothes that you would normally wash on either a 40 or 60 degree, then this is the one to use. And just to give you an idea about some of the water consumption levels, it's not really something a lot of people ask, but it's something they should be asking, because water consumption is very important. On that program, so on the Eco 40 to 60, that's using around 52 litres of water for a full load. compared to if you're going for some of the cotton programs, than some of those ones. Just to give you an idea, so if you're looking at the 90-degree program, then you're into the realms of around 98 litres. So it is quite a big difference. And if you're on to the 40-degree, then that was about 94 litres. So if you're comparing that to the 52, then that's a huge difference. And don't forget, even if you're not on a water meter, that amount of water, or a portion of it, will need to be heated up for the wash. So it is worth bearing in mind. If you can use that program, then it's certainly worth doing it. So as we move down to the bottom, you have got things like the rinse and the spin and drain. So if you have hand washed something, or if you've had something in the cupboard for a while and you just want to give it a quick rinse and spin, then you can do that. And all you do is you just select that program, and then you can alter the spin speed on there if you want to. Basically the spin speed, you can change that, so it always defaults to 1200, but if you want to reduce it, then you can do. So that comes down to 600, and at the end you've got the no spin option, which is always a useful option. So the next one to show you is the drum clean. This is a program which is becoming fairly standard on quite a few washing machines now, and the idea is that you just use it without anything in it. It does wash it at quite a high temperature, and really what it's designed to do is to, as it says, clean the drum. Beko recommend using this program once every, perhaps between 1 and 2 months. So really depending on how much you use the machine. I would recommend, certainly if you're into the realms of using the cooler temperatures, say the 20 degrees, then you'd need to clean the drum more often. If you do quite a few higher temperatures, say the 60 or 90 degrees, then I don't think it's quite as relevant to use the drum clean option as often. But it's nice that we've got it on this machine. Just to mention that on the synthetics, so with those, the maximum load you can really load it to is 3 kilograms. What you will find is that if on some of these programs, because quite a few of these are either 3 kilograms, or the hand wash program here, that's a maximum of 1.5 kilograms. So it's quite a small load that you can do with some of these. If you do end up putting, say, a full load in on some of these, then it will take quite a few hours to wash. If you really are in a hurry, then what Beko have done is they have given us this. So this is the Quick 30, and as it's showing you, it is a quick program and it's at 30 degrees. And this program, if you're in a hurry, then this is ideal, because it does allow you to do a full wash of the 7 kilograms. So with this program, it does a full wash in around 28 minutes. It's not quite so energy efficient. It does use 70 litres of water, so it's not quite as energy efficient as some of these around here, especially the Eco 40 to 60. So the next thing I'll show you is the soap drop. It's nice and easy to use, like most washing machines. But with this one, you can take the drawer out. So all you do is you press and hold the button, and it comes out like that. If you want to, you can take this apart, so you can just unclip it from the top here, and then if you want to, you can put this part in the dishwasher. I'd never recommend putting this part in as well, because what you can find is, first of all, it could change the like the glossiness of it. It could make it to more of a matte finish, and that would look quite silly compared to the rest of the washing machine. Also, it can sometimes wash off the logos. So if you are going to wash it, then just hand wash this bit in warm soapy water. But with this bit, you can wash that in warm soapy water as well, but if you want to give it a really good clean, then just go and chuck it in the dishwasher. And then to put that back in, it just locates in, clicks in, and what you will notice is it does click when you put it in, just so that when you're pulling it out, then it doesn't come out and drop on the floor. So to open the door, it's nice and easy. You've got the handle on the right hand side here, and you just grip it and then pull the door open. The porthole itself, it's not the biggest porthole on the market, but clearly with this machine it's only a 7 kilogram load, but that's measuring about 28 centimeters. You will find that as you go to some of the bigger loads, say the 8 or 9 kilogram, then the porthole is slightly bigger. So if you've done some washing and then realised that you had some change in your pockets, then what will happen is it will normally end up behind here. So you've got the little door on the front that you just open, and what you've got is you've got the ability to open this. So you just twist it anti-clockwise to open it, I won't do it because it'll probably have some water in there. You will notice that the machine itself is quite wet inside. That's because all the machines are tested in the factory. This is a brand new machine, so we've not had a chance to sort of get it dry inside yet. But what you'll find is that if you open this, then it gives you the ability to take the coins out or any bits and bobs that you've had in your pockets. If you do need to empty the machine, then there is a little pipe here. So if you've had a power cut and if you needed to empty the water, then just get a bowl or container under here, take the little cap off, and then the water will come out of there. So on the right hand side of the display, so I've already covered the spin speed option. As you come over here to the middle of the display, you've got the time delay, and what you've got, so you've got the ability to delay the start of the program by up to 9 hours. So it just goes in 3-hour increments. So that's it. So it's 3 hours, 6 hours, and then 9 hours. So if you use things like economy 7, or if you just want to delay the start of the program, then you've got the option on here. So if you have got children in the household that like to come along and play with buttons and dials, then you have got this option here. So this is the time delay. So if you just press and hold those two buttons, you've got the spin speed and the time delay. Press and hold it for 3 seconds, then you'll find that you've got the padlock symbol. And to take that off, you just press and hold it again for 3 seconds, and then it disappears. On the right hand side here, you have got, I know you probably can't see it from the video, it'll be a lot clearer when the machine is working and it's all lit up. But you have got the progress indicator on here. So first of all, you've got the time delay option, so that will illuminate when that's been selected. And then you've got the wash, rinse, and the spin. So I mean, with this machine, it doesn't have the nice display that some of the higher end models have, because as you go up in the range, then what it will do is it will actually show you the duration of the program and how long is left. But what you've got here is just really telling you whereabouts it is in the wash. So as I say, wash, rinse, and spin, and then when the program's finished, then the little tick will illuminate. So I'll just show you around the back of the machine, and the first thing to point out are the transit bolts. So you've got 4 transit bolts in here. If you're installing the machine yourself, then it's imperative that you take these out. If you don't, then it will damage the machine and it won't be covered under the manufacturer's warranty. When you've taken the bolts out, just make sure that the drum moves freely from side to side. What you've also got is you've got the waste hose on the left hand side here and the mains cable, and then at the top right you've got the cold feed, and you do get a new pipe with it. So if you have got the ability to, then I'd normally recommend trying to use the new pipe. So if you're thinking of buying one of these machines, then I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Beko WTK72041 washing machine. Please give us a thumbs up, click subscribe on a YouTube video, and leave any comments below. I'd always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad, about the video itself, anything that I could improve on. Also about the machine itself, so if you've got any questions on it, if you're not sure about something, leave it in the comments and we'll get back to you. Also, if you have got a Beko washing machine, then let me know what you think, because I'm always interested to know feedback on not necessarily on this machine, but generally just on Beko machines, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.